Why was there a Santa hat on that emote? It's November 12th. Why was there a Santa hat already? Can you at least wait until after Thanksgiving? I understand there are other countries in the world, but like from my perspective as an American, it's too damn early. I mean, before December is too damn early regardless, but it's still too damn early. Oh boy. Yeah, Geeson is probably amused, considering he's been saying something about it ever since Halloween ended. Anyway, yeah, hi, I'm here. It's Wednesday night, which means it's time for some Pokemon. Or Pokemon X. Will I be able to actually get the second badge tonight? Bit of a shit show last week. And no, I didn't get it last week, obviously. I tried, but things were not behaving, and I'm rushing a bit too much through the games, even though this game has the experience all. Yeah, still too much rush. Need to work on that. Off stream, I did go and beat the trainers in the gym, the ones that I didn't have to battle. That was basically it. But it has put me in a better position, and I've thought of a strategy to get me through the battle. And I know it works because I actually completed the battle. I did beat the gym leader and then promptly reset game before it actually took effect. Not that this game autosaves. Already, Gayson, Jesus. Yeah, that's one benefit to living in the US, that we get a little bit of a delay in most cases because of Thanksgiving. But once Thanksgiving's gone, forget about it. Not a chance that there's not going to be Christmas stuff all over the place. Started in August? What the fuck? That's just not okay. Yeah, that ain't right. Starting in August? That ain't right. Anyway, shall we get on with the stream? See how well things work this week? I'm still using the way I was doing it last week at the very end of the stream. 1 in 20 songs, that's still too much. So if you were here for the end of the stream last week, it'll be the same way, but the audio capture is a bit better. But yeah, it's going to be a little bit worse in some ways than previously, but it's also better in other ways, so we'll see. Anyway, yeah, thank you for showing up immediately. Appreciate it. But yeah, let's go. Don't worry about that. That happens. If I need a soft reset, that'll happen again, but it's genuinely a non-issue. Yeah, I guess we just battle Gym Leader. That's why I'm here. I don't watch TV, so that part of things doesn't bother me particularly. Let's see, I think I just want a water pulse. Okay, paralysis is expected. Hope I don't get fucked. It hit itself in confusion, nice. Alright, that's actually, like, really good. And then this is something I was forgetting I could do. Also, I grabbed Charmander just to make sure that this would work. Let's see. So now, if I, how many inputs do I need to give? Paralyze, heal. High duck finger, that's effective. want to go in here, and then one Frogadier, just top it off so I know it can tank it, no problem. And then we should be good to go. Stop missing frames, god damn it. That's not great, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, that didn't work. What did I do differently? TV ad cut down for everywhere else. Oh, wonderful. Basically, it's a nuisance. All the way from August. Wonderful. Frame drops will occur occasionally. Just part of the deal. What did I do differently? It was a week ago, so I'm struggling to remember exactly what I did, but I did something different, I think. Recut them for Black Friday ads. Wonderful. Whoop. Definitely want to heal off the paralysis. I'm not going to tank a single hit from that HP though, so I have to switch into Charmander. And not attack. Back to where we were. Frogadier, I need you to do more damage, basically. That's not gonna be livable unless it crits itself, or hits itself, which is actually exactly how we win. Or not. That would have been perfect, and then not, and now I'm just gonna be stuck in a heal loop. Or it can get a crit, that works too. Okay, this should be winnable then. It's still faster? Fine, quick attack it, and it's done. And it was a crit. Okay. I think it would have killed regardless, but just a way to guarantee, I guess. Okay, I got a new badge. And then the way to get down here is just to go over this way and dropping tons of frames. Come on, yes. Nobody's gonna talk to me? I haven't actually gone all the way up here, and I can. Shut up. I think this is the other exit of the cave. Actually, that's perfect. You're not what I wanted. There is one thing I came into Zubat Roost for, and it is not a fucking Meditite. Come on. Oh. Break with the frame drop. Hello? Why is this happening right now? Thank you, game. Yeah, again, I wanted to Zubat Roost. Or a Zubat. Come on, Cable. Yeah, like I said before, my setup's a little bit jank, but it does work. Frame rate's a little iffy at times, but I promise you that's only on the stream side of things. Alright, I don't need a Zubat because, believe it or not, Zubat is not in every game. Oh, I missed the item. Oh well. What game isn't it in? What game isn't it in? That is an excellent question. What isn't it? It's not in Scarlet and Violet, is it? I don't think it is. Alright, anyway, there's a berry. So hold on, we're on Route 10 now? A horde battle? Wait, hold on. It's a horde battle, so I gotta make the performance worse. Oh right, they disabled 3D in the horde battle specifically for that reason. I think it would actually probably handle it okay, all things considered. Okay, in case it's not obvious, I want to look for a Pokémon here. But I need to find it first. And annoyingly, you can't run around with the circle pad, only with the D-pad. I can't tell if this is a male or female at this point. It's a male. I mean, that was pretty much guaranteed. But gender difference didn't exist until Let's Go. So I can't tell. Oh, Eevee, come on. Broke out on third shake. What a jerk. Don't. It did the thing again. Oh, this Eevee. I swear. Before crit. Yeah, that should boost the catch rate a tad. Or, you know, it can pop out for a shake. Thank you. hit A there. Alright, now that's done. Hey, you. Trying to talk to you. Also, do I seriously not have... Play the game. I haven't been paying attention to what's going on, but I seem to have won the battle. That particular fight. That's good. What am I looking for here? This. There we go. Psyduck can get a little bit of them. Although, I do like the Gen 5 sprite. Gen 5 sprites are really good. Hey, you! Should probably heal. Since the Eevee was a bit of a jerk. I probably should have healed. They have 3 Pokemon! What the hell? Quick attack. Because what else am I going to use? That was a crit. Oh, good. Do you not have a grass type move, or are you just stupid AI? Really bad battle to get poisoned, I'm not gonna lie. Why was this bottom screen not changing yet? That was interesting. Unspars! I could have done it. Rude? It hit itself. Boy, Zubat leveled up. As a reminder, I don't actually show the Pokemon that aren't part of the challenge on screen, which is why Zubat and Charmander are not shown at the screen. The challenge also is to catch, what is it, 5 Pokemon from the Kanto region in each game, because they're part of the small group of Pokemon that is actually catchable in every single game. Yeah, that was dumb. I should have healed, and other things. Eevee, I hope you have good moves. Why is this problems? This is big problems. I'm going to lose to a random NPC because I challenged them. Brilliant. Missed. That was not any better. Can you miss again, please? Or not. So it comes down to Charmander against an Azumarill. Oh, and Zubat. Oh, the Charmander's female. Yeah. Just crit it. It'll work. Totally. Yeah. You know, if it had just hit the 15% chance there, I would have been fine. It was still locked in very much. Can you get back up to 30 FPS, please? Thank you. It missed the first time it tried to use it, and that was it. That's kind of ridiculous. Let's just go forward. Get out of the way, you stupid. Not gonna worry about that. Oh boy, the perspective here is a bit wonky. Random Team Flare member ambushing us. It's, great. The type matchup is favorable, though. Which is nice. Although this one a little bit less so. Oh, can you stop hitting yourself? What the? How is it not dead yet? Snapped out of confusion. So it goes down. How many more Pokemon do I have to catch? 3? Boy. This is gonna be a fun one. Please go back up, frame rate. What power are you? 60? This was pre-buff for Leech Life, right? Yeah, forget that. Leech Life in Gen 7? Really good. Leech Life in Gen 6? I mean, in the early game it might not be that bad, but very early game. Oh, give me a break. Mash B, but don't forget to switch to A right before the final dialogue box. Otherwise, you go back through the loop. And the gun. Yeah, the perspective here is weird. Also, rip all these Pokemon. This is apparently not where I wanted to go. Neat, there was a Thunderstone that I don't need. Might not hurt to bring the volume level down a little bit. I just noticed how high that was getting. Probably overpowering me, which some people probably wouldn't mind. Still makes me a little bit more audible. Dragon Raid? Yeah, 40 HP of damage. That's not a terrible move. It's not great, but why not? You traced Torrent. Good for you. I'm getting a little bit of extra experience. Oh, Charmander's evolving. Sure. Why not? what I wanted. The hell was that? No? Okay. Another random grunt. Pokemon. I feel like that's something you don't get as much in newer games, is the number of Pokemon that the other person has on screen, where you can see it most of the time. Like, it was visible basically as soon as the grunt tried to throw their Pokemon out. And now look, it's back. It went away while the moves were going on and such, but as soon as we're back to the scene, it's back. I'm gonna take the risk, but it's probably gonna backfire. No, it didn't. Okay. Good. This is the new problem. We're gonna have everything gaining experience all the time. So exiting battles and such is going to take a little bit more time than it traditionally has. Open. Yeah, that's not great. Fortunately, short red bar jingle came in as of Gen 6, so still there with that being a nuisance. Not good. Not good. I didn't know which way they were looking. And they have 3 Pokemon. Sure, it honestly doesn't matter. Sure. I'm just looking for a free switch in. I got a couple of tail whips off, you know, like, who do I need the tail whips? Not really. That's kind of funny. Chorisu is not a great matchup. Yeah, this might hurt. Oh, it's using Nuzzle. Except the paralysis doesn't. It hitting itself in confusion helps. Oh, with the toss, that's a non-issue. You're still faster. Faster. And I got out of that battle before the weather actually took damage effect. Like, it was active, but there was no damage dealt because of it, so we're good. Also, they like making these weird perspectives in Pokemon Centers, don't they? They're the different perspectives, really. By the way, do I get any new items? Oh, God. Not used to not having freedom. Guessing too easy. Too easy. Too early for full heals, so I'm not even gonna bother to look. Oh, come on. Off sand, eh. Fine game, I'll humor you, I'll go back this way. Totally just an ordinary rock, there's definitely not a door hiding back there. Nope, definitely not. Yeah, and this is perfectly normal. Shut up! Oh. Don't want to be on any of them. Here we go again. And now I can't dismiss that dialogue box. Do I get my third badge after this battle? Battling a gym leader. Only seems fair. Rude. I don't like that that was 3 hits. Hello, please? Playing? Nah, I'm good. Water pulse? Yeah, might want to learn that. 'Cause that's what, 60? Yeah. 60 with a chance to confuse instead of 40. PP reduction, sure, but for how little I'm going to be using Psyduck, I don't expect that to be an issue. And normally I'd just say whatever to the most, because they wouldn't even be an issue. With the EXP all, I actually do have to keep in mind with that, because it's going to be activating constantly. That's still over 1/3. That's not, though. Nice. That is the power of Torrent right there. Boosted that move output by enough to two-shot it. Torrent's powerful, but it's dangerous. And before going in the cave, I'm gonna go. I don't have an overpowered team that rarely needs healing, and I can't just heal on the fly in the middle of battle without it actually disrupting what I'm doing in this game. Oh. Citrus berry ain't bad. Alrighty. Single Mienfoo, that's... Of course. Ow! Works in my favor, though. The only problem is I now feel the need to go heal again, and, we'll just do that. Alright, now can we get towards Glittering Cave, please? Or am I gonna run into another trainer that's gonna do... Such a shame you get so little time with that. Suddenly, hollow clip. Professor. No, there's a limit on how much you can move it around. Shame. Alright, into... No, it's Reflection Cave, sorry. Yeah, if I didn't talk to them, they would just spot me anyway, so might as well just do the fast thing and talk to them. Nice drop in frame rate. Can I drop the frame rate by doing this? I can shift the image. I don't think it's dropping the frame rate though. So it does weird things when I look away. Does this work on the overworld? Sure, free revive, why not? Yeah, it's very weird playing a game where you're still locked to the grid despite being able to use the, oh, that's all that's for? Okay. I don't have anything I need to catch here. There's technically one thing that I've missed, but in a couple of towns I'll get access to fly and then we can go back for it. I feel like this is an optional part of the cave. I'll just demonstrate. Look, they saw me. Actually, it might have been going up that was optional. I don't remember. I haven't exactly played a Gen 6 title since, what, 2022, I think is when I got Y? Played it on stream. That was the last time, though. So that was just a normal playthrough, because I hadn't actually played through Y yet. This is a... Oh, you have dry skin? What the hell? I don't like you. And there's parabolic charge. Great! Great fun. I should probably evolve you at some point, because we will be evolving Eevee since it's new. Remember last week I did pick up a stone for it. I did pick up a stone earlier in this stream, actually. Won't be using that one. Yeah, Eevee, your damage output sucks. Reptile use quick attack? Come on. How can I quick attack a Pokemon that's quick attacking me? Damn it. I mean, this is one way to take it down once it's down. It's moved, I guess, is the proper way to say that. Oh, it gains very tight. God damn it. What do I want to use? Fives. Seriously, you couldn't do that much? You know, that actually is probably a good thing. Won't be at full health for this. Yeah, let me just help you with that burn. Look at how little damage it did. Unfortunately, I think that's just like 1 HP off of Orin. Oh well. Didn't need it at that point. Fuse Ray? Fuse Ray always works. Supersonic is low accuracy, but also Ghost, but the other one was normal, so it's just the opposite side of the coin, basically. Not that big. There's a downward direction and also an upward direction. Well, I guess that answers the question of which way do I go. It is. Ramp down. That's a horde battle. Against what? Roggenrola? No, Mime Juniors. Takes the game a while to figure out what to do there with all those Pokemon on the screen. Oh, you're looking this way. I was running anyway, so whatever. Probably heal Frogadier. Anyway, you're gone. I say I should heal. I'm back into Tauren, which helps, but also not a lot of HP. So, 18, which is 1 HP off of staying within Torrent within a range. Which I don't have. Okay, well, that's that then. Here now. Flash got demoted to a TM. Though that happened after Gen 4, I think. I love getting into battles just as I'm trying to do something. Now Wobbuffet. Love getting into battle with Wobbuffet in general. Escape rope, wonderful. Totally need that here. What? Risky going into battle with low health. It's only a Chinako. Not a Mega Chinako though. Which is nice. The events of this game haven't happened yet, so Mega Chinako can't exist. That's suboptimal. Come on, go back up to 30. Gonna take me out on this one. I should have used the water move. Oh well. It was a crit too? Come on. What the hell is that? Nice crit. See, when it happens for me, it's fine. When it happens to me, though. Screw that nonsense. Surprised, honestly, it took that long to get an encounter. Oh, and look, it's a card bank. Wonder if there's a way to avoid that. Actually, I will avoid the double battle. Like, just by walking past, I'll avoid the double battle. That's been a mechanism that has existed in these games ever since the, Great time to need to cough. Ever since, not the introduction of the games, but ever since they, were forced. You only got one Pokemon on you, whether literally or effectively, because all the other ones are fainted. You don't actually have to battle in double battles. Isn't it great? Not only did I go too far over, got into another encounter. I really need to stop using the C-pad in the indoors, because it doesn't work. Also, nice bonk on the stairwell. Come on, big kiosk. Oh, I had missed it. Messed it up. I got the switch back though and got it to keep going. Oh good, those. When can I go back to doing things? Oh, Jesus Christ. Intriguing stone. Yeah, it's that place that we're not allowed to go to in Legends EA. Right up the stairs. I'm trying to dismiss the thing on the bottom screen, but it won't let me. Also, yet another thing that we can't go and see Legends EA. Basically, if it's not in Lumio City, we can't see it. Which is weird, because, like, you can see around Lumio City from atop the buildings. And capture just cut out. Why would you do that? Come on. The IP is the same. Why are you doing this? Okay, well, let's restart, I guess. Funny how it doesn't capture the window correctly. You're gonna make me reboot the console, huh? Oh, that's... It's fine, I'll just reboot it. This is the one downside to not having a physical capture card, mind you. Things just decide to act up. They're gonna act up. Getting things set back up because when I reboot the console, I have to go through a few steps to get it working, and yeah. On wireless. Or the top screen colors. Nice for me. Okay. Patch. Connect. Got the colors. There we go. I did not mean to press B. Yeah, whatever. And we're in here. Now we do like 2 minutes of cutscenes, 3 minutes of cutscenes, and then go on break. Don't worry about the other two. Honesty is important, folks. Don't forget. Looks like everyone's finally here. Route 7. Oh, that was so long ago. Route 7. Not all Pokemon have a Mega Evolution, except there are more than you think there are. Though, not as of this point in the story. Don't force me into the battle. Do not force me right into it. I got a boosted acceleration there for some reason. That's silly. Alright, anyway, it's time for a break. Bot hasn't said it yet, but like, there's no point in starting this battle. There's the bot. I cannot get that precise angle. Good enough. Not that it matters. Anyway, AFK scene. I do that. And, yeah. As the bot said, it's time for a break. And the capture just died again. Well, that kind of makes sense, honestly. So I'm not too worried about it. Anyway, yeah, I'm just gonna take a break for a few minutes. Gonna step away from the computer, stand up, stretch, and whatever else. During this time, I am going to run some ads. It's the only time during the stream I run ads. Prevents pre-rolls for the next hour. Blah, 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 blah. You know the drill. And when I get back, well, we'll finish with the Tower of Mastery stuff. starting off with the battle against Serena. And then we'll go from there. Can I get 2 badges tonight, maybe? Well, 3 badges? 2 badges should be easily doable, because I'm in the right town for another badge. Can I get the 4th badge as well? That one I'm not so sure on, because type matchup is definitely not in my favor for the grass type gym. Nor is it in my favor for the water or the electric type gem. Yeah, Froakie isn't the best matchup for a number of gym battles, is it? Well, and its evolution. Anyway, Kirby. Alrighty, I am back, and let's just get back into it, shall we? Is back and working. Frame rate is anything but stable, but that's to be. I didn't check to see if my team was actually ready, so should be though. I just came from a Pokémon. Did I enable? And that worked well. Why is it that water pulse is so weak? Like, just regardless, unless I'm in Tauren, water pulse does so little. I need a better move. Targeteer, when do you learn a better move? Damn it. I mean, I should be learning Water Shuriken in a few levels. On level up. Oh my god, I'm gonna die here. What the hell? I get it, light screen, yes, but that was still ridiculous. How did that not take you out? This is weird. How bulky is Meowstic? And I still haven't evolved Eevee either. Fairy face? No. No. Probably should have taken the switch. Just because I don't particularly want Eevee to faint. Nice crit. Damn slash. Thank you. So I think I need to go. I didn't actually catch what that last dialogue was. Fortunately, my iPad is super far behind. Oh, it's confused. Confused. Water pulse? Yes. Haha. Coven. Pass on Covet. Oh, this is gonna be a time. Oh dear. Oh dear. Yeah, it does nothing. Except it actually did something. Expecting that. Oh, I wish you wouldn't do that though. Oh, you bastard. A much lower level with everything else. Surprise, surprise. Can you stop attacking? You're confused. Hit yourself. And it's no longer. Cool. I should have baby dollized it instead of quick attacking. Drifting, whatever it was. last revive that I have on me. Suboptimal. And of course it landed another attack through confusion. Why wouldn't it? Right, I can't do that when I'm... and it worked. I was trying to look up what the move was, but I've got L equals A enabled, so it disables L for looking up information on moves. I need to disable that. I won't be able to Mega Evolve my Pokemon. What are you talking about? It's not 2025 in-game yet. 2018? Whenever the fuck everything is set. I don't know when it is. 5 years after the events of this game. I would also say you missed the window to get it, but Greninja's available currently again. And you only need to rank up once, which is just do one battle. Yeah, none of you healed my Pokemon. Damn. It's certainly gotten more interesting with the latest game, if for no other reason than the lore that expands on what happens with us, which is part of why I'm actually maybe not currently enjoying, but not upset that I'm playing through it again. Nailed it. I wouldn't say it's the best game I've played, but I don't think it was quite that bad. Could you have healed my Pokemon? What was that physics? No, that was that. Let's do the thing that I keep forgetting to do. Firestone on Eevee. Oh, come on, Frame. Honestly, the fact that I'm able to get a stable 30 FPS on both screens as consistently as I am is amazing. So it's not. Not bad. Yeah, I mean, relatively speaking. Oh, give me a break, Pwn. I literally just evolved. ZA is the new one that just came out about a month ago, yes. Relatively speaking, I'd say I enjoyed ZA more than any of the Gen 1 games, but I mean, that's not entirely fair because it's Gen 1, not great in the first place. Yes, it's massive, but I'm trying to modify Pokemon sprites without modifying the box that they're in. Awkward. Is that good enough? I'd say that's good enough. That one's not moving. Than Flareon the worst evolution? It's actually not that bad modern day because its moveset is a lot better. But it's definitely not the strongest evolution. Yeah, no, Pwn, I get that entirely. The endless cycle of rogue mega evolutions into grinding out for a ticket so you can battle to get the next rank and then rinse and repeat multiple times in a row. It's nice that they didn't make you do that. The entire way. Oh, right, I have to go battle the gym. But, yeah, that endless loop was not great. Where even is the gym? Up here? No. The other side of town isn't. There it is. And yeah, the map is too small. Like, you can give us Lysander Labs, you can give us the sewers, but like, having to buy the DLC to get out of the city just to still be in a different version of the city, not optimal. I was trying to take the jumps. I hit the miss. Doesn't do anything. Come back here. Hello? No, you're not gonna automatically battle me? Okay. But yeah, ZA is definitely a flawed game. But I call it my least favorite. Again, it's one of those more subjective things. Like, for me personally, I would much rather play it than any of the Gen 1 games. And even to a degree, the Gen 2 games. Gen 2 is mostly, like, at this point, playing it modified in some way. I'll get to that in a second. Because, you know, Gen 1 jank combined with the basic everything of it, I don't enjoy playing it. That doesn't necessarily make it a bad game, and it's the oldest set of games in the series. You know, so... So it's a bit unfair, but I would rather play ZA than any of the Gen 1. Is my point. Like, there are other games I'd rather play less. But yeah, ZA definitely has it. Yeah, Heart Gold, Soul Silver are good as well. I wouldn't say they're perfect, but they definitely are an improvement upon the originals. But there's just something about Gen 2 itself that's fun to do, fun to mess around with. That's what randomizers help out with. Come here! Hello. So, Phone, your question. The reason why there's only 3 Pokemon instead of 5 is because I'm doing a challenge, right? It's the Catch Across the Gens challenge. I need to catch Pokemon from Gen 1. Going on right, I guess. I need to catch Pokemon from Gen 1 because they are Pokemon that have been pulled from a list of Pokemon that are available in every single game air, at the very least. But they're available to either catch or transfer into or trade for or such in every single game in the series, minus ZA because that wasn't released when I started this challenge. So the Pokemon that are on screen are the ones that I am catching plus my starter. The other 2 that are currently in my party are not part of the challenge, so they're just kind of there, and they'll get traded out eventually as I get others. Am I for anything? No, that was just out. Okay, but as much as I don't want to heal, I think I will heal. But yeah, I'm not forgetting to add Pokemon to the overlay. I almost did with the Eevee, but that had only just happened. So. I think when I get to the next town I can get Fly, at which point I can go back and get another Pokemon, but then the other 2 are later in the game. so they won't be caught tonight. And basically I need more Pokemon because my Pokemon as they stand are not that strong. Where is the other chicken? Come back here. Yeah, you actually have to chase them down in this. Or just stay in front of them, apparently, and they'll come to a stop, but not try and battle you. They're across! It ain't boys, though. I'm sure you're supposed to pronounce it differently because the game is effectively set in France, Pokemon France, but, like... Does anybody actually pronounce it that way? Am I going to get knocked out here? 24 to 30. There's a good chance. And even if Heracross moved first, wouldn't do what I'd want it to. Holy hell. Well, that's suboptimal. I really need that Greninja. This Brigadier is not doing me well, and I need a better moveset on it in the first place. Risky move, but here, go in, Zubat. I literally have Zubat just to be able to fly up count. Cool. Yep, I got a Flareon, and I'm gonna try and use it. Bottom screen, please, update. I don't know why it just stops updating sometimes. I don't have a Fire-type move yet. How did you not learn anything on Level Up? Okay. Well, I was hoping to flinch, but yeah, that didn't work. Anyway, quick attack it. Of course, I need Flareon to be gaining experience. This does not help with that. I seriously need to go through my TMs and see if I have anything worthwhile. Okay. It wasn't all Vaporeon, Kelly, no. Generally speaking, yes, but I mixed it up for a few of them just so there was a little variety. Plus, you know, the evolutions all are available in all the games, so they're all on the list, technically, but it's mostly Vaporeon. Fury Swipes. Besides, I have good reason to use Flareon instead of Vaporeon, considering I have the Water-type starter, especially. Don't need two Water types in the team. How the hell do I get out of here? Right, it's over here. Oh, you actually have to enter to that rail. Okay. This is... Center is. Focusing too much on showing off and not on where I'm going. Just build up a rain team. No. This isn't Gen 5. Don't need to get into the weather wars. Actually, what do you guys got in there? Probably nothing good if this is teams. Yeah, I mean... not really good. Not surprising, it's still fairly early in the game. Do I have any good... Of course, can't learn Shadow Claw. That would be too good. Bone Claws would be great if Greninja was a physical attacker. Is it? I don't even know what its stat distribution is. Know what Water Shuriken classified. Yeah, I don't care about Mega Greninja, that doesn't help. No, it's still primarily special attacker, but I mean 95 versus 103. All of its variants, the difference is 8 points between attack and special attack. Always leaning towards special. Also, what the hell, Ash Greninja has better stats than Mega Greninja? I mean, Ash Greninja has lower defenses, just like the base form, but the attack stats are 20 higher each, so the speed is 10 lower. How does Ash Greninja have better special than the Mega? God damn it, Game Freak. Oh, that's dumb. Alright, well... I wonder if I missed out on any moves because of not evolving Flareon sooner. See that being a thing. Oh, come on. Come on, in through the door. What is this, Gen 5? You, apparently. Yeah, just pulse it. Wait, does this... No, I never disabled it, that's why. Never disabled L equals A. I'm just not doing a ton of stuff that I probably should be doing. At least I'm in a slightly better level situation than I was previously. Though, still being Frogadier doesn't help. Can you go back to 30 FPS, please? No, not 39, 30, thank you. SmackDown... Actually have used like more than Growl. Yeah, Callie, but it's not the game that's lagging in this case. Just the capture. That's fine. Your last Pokemon and you hit me in the torrent. I'll take that. Yeah, this game can be laggy, but the fun thing is that if you just force it to run in new 3DS mode, essentially, give it the extra processing power, it doesn't lag me. Go figure. Just used one hyper, I guess. Trying to get a Crobat? No. Not in Gen 1, so it wouldn't matter. Zubat, now Golbat, is there solely So I can fly eventually. I showed up. Alright, how many attempts is this going to take? Not wasting any time, I appreciate it. Also, I can move the screen around. Oh, it's not activated yet, so I can't. Waiting for it to get to a better point. Alright, I can move the screen around. Yeah, that makes it lag. That's asking a lot of the system. Larion, yes, you can learn Fire Spin if for no other reason than you don't know a fire move otherwise. Yeah, give it allies. Whatever. Oh, Lucha. Ow. Sure. You can hold up a little bit better now that you've evolved, right? Yeah, I think I should just use a hyper to all the way up. Back when hypers healed way too much damage. Already confused, I know, but it didn't matter. Alright, back into Frogadier. And shouldn't I be trying this? It's neutral. I mean, if you're gonna do that, can you at least knock me down into range of Horn? No. No, it can't. Oh, boy. I mean, I would have had it already, but Karina also decided to heal. I'm not faster, am I? Sacrifice another Pokemon to see if I can get around this. I really need Greninja. Skipping a bunch of battles in the early game is definitely not helping. Why are you even still in the party other than the fodder? Yes. Which fodder is all... Oh, good. It used Bone Claws. That's scary. That is genuinely scary. Stop setting up! Oh my god, that's +3. Bruh! +5. And now it's +6 attack because that was Power Up Punch. +6 attack. Like, I get why it was doing it. It was increasing its accuracy every single time I dropped it. Fucking yikes. No, it hit. I can't win against it now. What the hell? Oh, that is so dumb. I meant that button combo. Rosalina menu. Set the game. Okay, so don't try and drop Alucha's accuracy. Good to know. It might seem like a good idea at first, but then it just sets up, and it doesn't stop. Fake out is extremely rude. Yes, you can once again learn Fire Spin. Lose Baby Doll Eyes. I'm not aiming for Sylveon after all. Yikes, and I didn't even get the paralysis off. Well, that sucks. Please don't one-shot. You one-shot. Okay, let's try this again. No, that's fine. Just read it. Stop using that menu. Really didn't do myself any favors by skipping so many battles before the second gym. Kind of struck a lever. But only in the gyms, funnily enough, against the gym leaders. Go figure. Right, I was supposed to use quick attack there to see if I could out priority. I never remember what the priority order of anything is, so I don't know what wins out, but I should win out based on speed. Get the paralysis this time. I keep opening a menu instead of just soft resetting. I mean, in some ways, this makes it more interesting because the battles are actually a challenge, but it just becomes a matter of how many attempts before I can figure out my way through it. Can you go back to 30, please? Oh, everybody else can see what I'm seeing. Now fake out has higher priority. Yeah, that makes sense. Kinda figured that would be the case. Nice crit. Yes. Oh my god. I should have attacked it with what? What? I did not select quick attack. I'm resetting that. I did not select quick attack. I was literally mashing over. Call it. That is dumb. Yeah, whatever. Do I have any X items, I wonder? Probably not. I don't know when I would have picked some up. I have an X defense. I mean, flying press is definitely physical, so that might help a little. And I'm losing a turn anyway at the beginning of the battle, so that helps. Okay, because of the confusion, I'm getting out with only 9 HP lost and boosted defense. That's... yeah, that's a lot better. On the third. It's funny that it can do the dual view rendering just fine. Also, what do you mean 56, 57 FPS? It should only be 30, bastard. Oh, good. Why are you doing that? Except you just doomed yourself by doing that, so good job. Okay. Yeah, by boosting her attack, that increased the damage such that it put me in Torrent and GG from that HP. Okay, speed fell, but that's fine. I can work with that. Oh, please don't start with power up punch. Okay, we're fine. Probably. Yeah, I still outspeed even after 2 speed drops. Also, I'm really going to appreciate Gen 7 onward, which I think I'm only playing Gen 7 actually to start, but Gen 7 onward having stat view, so you can actually see what your stat modifications are. I said that weirdly. Stat drops and such. Why did both the capture and OBS decide to lag at the same time there? That is wonderful. Oh, we got the far back center view. No, I didn't want to talk to you again. Yeah, having a nice big straight section to just be able to get the right input helps a lot. Bonk. I think there might be items in the rooms, at least one or two of them. Oh boy. Yep, and I just got a Lucario because, you know, that's not overpowered or anything. She doesn't have enough Mega Stones on her in this. Oh right, it's 1v1. Oh, you know what has to happen? Sure. Actually, Power Up Punch probably would have been good, T1, just to get the attack boost. Yeah, enabling 3D was a bad idea. That's how you leg it out. There you go, that time it was less lag. All. Alright, well, that was that battle. Yeah, of course. I don't plan on using it, but it'll be good as backup. Okay, bye. Or there was an item in one of these rooms. You might have to talk to one of the imps. Oh, what fun is that? Go away! No, no GTS. I don't even... Really? I don't even think the servers are still up, are they? No, they shut down the Gen 6 GTS a while ago now. Bonk. Oh yeah, extremely dangerous. Well, that's a different perspective. Okay, now that I'm actually thinking of it, L equals A, default. There, so I can actually use the L button again for what it's intended to be for. Which is that! Yeah. Oh, now what? Serena, I already beat. Oh. Conveniently timed surf. I mean, don't mind if I do, because, I kinda need a better... It's a bit silly, but, I mean... It's also a bit of an upgrade, though I lose the aspect. Lick is kinda silly. This moveset is honestly shit. Don't forget the handy guy that will give you a Lapras there. Surf across this small river. I don't need Lapras though. Unfortunately, Lapras isn't available in all games. Sword and Shield, I guess? Because it's in Scarlet and Violet via the DLC. Ah, damn. Oh well. Toxic spikes, huh? Nice crit. Yeah, see, now when I hold L, I can do that. Oh, I really didn't do the last little bit. That worked well. Alright, up, Shaw. Skating on sand, how does that work? They got some really interesting roller skates in Kalos, that's what I'll say about that. Ow! Thank you, crit. Why can you rip your bumper apart with your hand? Because my bumper has rusted completely. It's literally just rust at this point. I don't even know how that's happened other than just it's been rusting since the car was new, because like that's a ridiculous amount of rust on it. I haven't mentioned that, by the way. The rear bumper on my car is just rust. So yeah, that's a few $100s I don't have. Nope. This is a thing that exists in this game. But only in this small area. I don't need a shiny stone. Oh my god. Get on the damn thing. I'm in the Northeast, Shaw. That should tell you enough. But no, the car's a little over a decade old. So you shouldn't be able to take these out of the area, right? Because they can't climb stairs. Don't ask me how. Perspective in here. Terrible. A whipped cream. Oh, goody. I'm just finding evolution items that I do not need. Great. So yeah, how do I get out? Oh, right, just jump the fence with the goat. Can I not get into encounters here? That's pretty cool. If I set this up correctly. Yep, you can get off straight until the straight into the path of a trainer. Yeah, Shaw. My point is more that, like, the bumper is so rusted that, like, it had to have already been fairly rusted by the time that I got the car a few years back. Okay, maybe more than a few years, but look, the last few years have been hell. I don't want to think about how long it has or hasn't been. But yeah, like, the level of rust on it is just absurd. thing that I don't need to worry about an inspection at the moment either. That would not pass. Can you stop being paralyzed? Jeez. Also, the bot says it's time for a break. It's a few minutes early. But also... yeah, I was worried that would happen. I was hoping that might be faster than a fucking cow. But apparently not. Or, Lucario, just take care of things real quick. That is super effective. That wasn't even why I used it, it's just, like, it's there, so... You're really only there to learn fly, so go away. Yeah, I mean, Shaw, I also don't want to say where I live, and I don't know what the inspection level of each state is in the Northeast, so that's part of it. But, if anybody were to look under the bumper cover, they would notice, and that would get a car failed in most states, I would think. Like I said, I don't have to worry about an inspection all that soon anyway, so it doesn't matter. I mean, it's a massive safety issue. I don't have any crash structure in the rear right now, really, because it's all just rust. Get off. But, you know, besides the safety aspect, it's not a massive issue. Although, if it's what's primarily holding the bumper on, that is a bit of a concern, because, you know, the bumper cover, that is. Because, you know, it's literally rusting apart, and, well, here's too much. No. The Venipede line is in Kalos. I mean, obviously it is, if it's in Lumio City and PA, but thinking about, like, where it was or wasn't. Yeah, just surf it, why not? Oh, of course. Fine as you. Nope. Everything stopped trying to learn moves. Figured I'd use Quick Attack to get priority and ensure that I got it down without using another Surf PP, and, oh, poisoned for it. Is that a berry? On the I don't actually have a way to heal that, do I? Nope. Cool. Cool. Oh yeah, wasn't it time to take a break? After this battle. Only 2 Pokemon. Ow. Oh, come. Fortunately, it's just regular poison. It's not that bad, but it's not great either. That was a crit. It's fine. We're fine. Got this. Hopefully that's the last battle before the next town, because otherwise... Hey, look what's about to happen. Otherwise, it's not great. That evolves on this. Pushing it. Good. Back in. There's Water Shuriken. What do you do? Does have priority. This is a physical move. I think Lick has served its purpose. I don't know how much I'll use Water Shuriken when special attack is higher and Surf will generally do more damage anyway. Always? 15 per hit? Because if so, then yeah, Surf will always do. Oh well. AFK scene, there we go. Badly affected will everything be. An error has occurred. Communication failed. Yeah, I kind of closed the... So, anyway. And there it went. So, yeah, it's time for another break. As the bot said, it's a couple minutes late, but whatever. But anyway, just going to take a few minutes to stand up, stretch, and get away from the computer for a little bit. During this time, I am going to run some ads. It's the only time during this I run ads besides the very beginning and end. By running ads now, it ensures that the gameplay is completely ad-free at the small cost of ads now while, well, you miss out on this wonderful AFK scene, and that's about it. When I get back, we'll go for the 4th gym badge, I guess. See how well that goes. Greninja should be a big help, though, with the stat boost. Dark typing... might help? I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, BRB. Alrighty, I am back, and let's just get back to this, shall we? Waste any more time. How much battery do I have? Should be 100. 94. Well, I mean, considering what I've been doing for the last 2 hours, that kind of makes sense. Oh, this is up that way. Yeah, no. And suddenly holoclip. What if I don't want to battle in front of the gym? Also, yep. I can do this. Does this appear in 3D? I've really confused the gyro, though. Yep. I mean, that kind of makes the effect work better, but also... This house, I think? Okay. No, that's not the item I wanted. Damn it! Silk scarf does not help me. I believe it's one of the houses. Known, but which half? Do I need the good rod? Maybe? Sure. I meant to say yes, but it seemingly defaulted to no? Oh well. Electricity in the city is getting lower than usual. I wonder why. Move prevents the target from using its held item. It'd be nice if you gave me a TM I actually cared about, though. I don't think this is where I get the item, but I could be. There. Oh, is that the Game Freak person? I didn't think that they'd hear him. Maybe. There it is. Right? No? Not even putting it on my starter. Such is how highly I prioritize getting levels on it. Next couple of battles, not so great. Granted, I need a better move. Wait, no, this is the way I literally do. Look, it's those two again. Yay, fly! I hit up and it flicks me to the side because I apparently didn't hit it up more than I hit it sideways. Alright, now we're up on the hillside, and if you go up over here, you can actually get to a little lookout point where you can see the town down below. It's a little flat, the town, but, you know. 3DS game, right? purposely avoiding going directly in front of the gym. I really need a better move for Flareon. Specifically a better fire type move. Like, Fire Spin's great and all, but it's not great. Yeah, I figured as much. What do you give me now that I've got another badge? Ooh, full heals, yes please. 10 of them, I guess. Alright. Oh, let's see. I want to actually look. On Gen 6. Yeah, I missed Fire Fang because I didn't evolve it by level 20. Not that Fire Fang is great. Learns Lava Plume at 37. Not helpful. Flamethrower, of course, would be nice. Fire Blast would work too, but those are no doubt later moves. Flame Charge, not great. Overheat and Incinerate, I don't like, but something. For City for Flamethrower, but only between 11 AM and 6 PM, really? Why is a TM time restricted? Oh, that is so obnoxious. So I'm gonna have to load up the save at some point off stream in order to get it. That's wonderful. I want Flamethrower, no doubt. Fire Blast. Canister City again. Flame Charge is Kalos Power Plant. So after the Grass type gym. Got it. I selected the wrong things. Let's see. Overheat is in the post-game town. Not helpful. What about Incinerate? Then 6th, Battle Mesa. Why are all of the fire type TMs later in the game? Well, that's on me, I guess, for not evolving EV soon enough. So the next good thing I can get for it is in the next area beyond the gym. Well, that sucks. I like how it's dropping down to sub 10 FPS while hardly anything is changing on screen. Because, like, there is nothing changing outside of the trainer occasionally moving. Let me guess, I can't go down here either. Some sort of blockade? No? But it doesn't matter, because I can't get into the power plant. He wants to see Mega Evolution. You might humor her simply because Greninja's not going to be good against Culloden or Chestnut. And it's so much slower than Surf. But it hit all 5 times. Well, I've got a small level advantage, so I don't know. Let's see what happens. Yeah, that's about what I would expect, honestly. You fool. Although I think I see what you're going for. Possibly. Maybe not. Probably just dumb AI. Okay, let's hammer. Wait. Oh, come on, Abel. Absol, which I've Mega Evolved more than Lucario in Legends EA. Sure. Okay. Of course, she won't Mega Evolve Absol because she doesn't have a Mega Ring. I'm genuinely not used to seeing her be disappointed. Mostly because, like, you know, not only playing as the female player character in past playthroughs, but also watching speedruns where the female player character is used. I mean, yes, but also no? Yet? Many things to bonk into. I think I know the answer to this, but I want to check. Yeah, I thought so. Is it just me, or is that 60 FPS on the bottom? Neat. Yeah, whatever. Got priority moves on other Pokemon. I point out it feeling like 60 FPS because the 3DS games don't run at 60 FPS. Yeah, that... Damn it! Let me use it anyway! Gen 5 did it better. But, okay. D-pad, please. I have to press A to acknowledge that I want to do this. Okay, I'm going to try to use... However... Nice frame rate. go, fire-type Pokemon with one not-so-great fire-type move. I mean, I say that, my almost level 100 Chandelure knows Fire Spin, but that was more for clearing things out in the overworld. Because I didn't realize until later that you could actually clear the sludge piles out with a water-type move. I didn't have a water-type Pokemon on my team for the longest time, and then it only was around briefly. Also, just to point this out, it's interesting how I had to reboot the 3DS at the end of the first hour. Or towards the end of the first hour, it wasn't even at the end of it. But I haven't had to restart it in like the last hour and a half. So I don't know what's up with that. I don't know where I'm going, just as a side note. Just kind of going wherever. Please swing. Well, looks like I went the right way, because down there doesn't appear to be anything. That's nice. Different directions to choose on this one. This surely can't be it. Can it? There is a trainer here, though. Yep, that worked about as well as expected. Send out Charmeleon because it knows a better fire type move, I guess. Dissipation? What, you mean that Wormadam doesn't like one of the moves that a fire-type Pokemon has? I would never have guessed. Alright, where does this go? Try that, but I don't think Fire Spin's good enough on it. Stop using bad thing. Did I really pick the right route almost entirely first try? Like, genuinely, I'm not even faking this. I don't know where I'm going in this gym. The only thing I remember about this gym is where it's located and who the gym leaders, who the gym leader is, what their name is. Great. That's a bit suboptimal. Ow. Hey, bail on that, I guess. Oh. Well. Sure. Yes, I realize that this is not a great type matchup. Please stop lagging on the capture. Oh, of course, only 2 times. Problem is, power-up punch also wouldn't do very much. But it did enough, I guess. Especially with the boost from the previous power-up punch. Of course, really what I should do is this. Hey, dumbass, look this way. Yep. That is exactly what was supposed to happen. Here, this one, it looks nice. Really? Already? You've had enough of that? Have this one. What do you mean, musical note? Yes, I'm talking. Hi. I think it's struggling to detect me, and that's what's... Hello? Yeah, hi. Hey, stupid. What? Fun of using actual hardware. I got a heart out of that. I don't know why you're struggling. It's trying, though. Oh, not one of those. Didn't even get 1 level up out of it. One heart of affection. I guess is... I don't know, what does 1 heart of affection get you in this game? Let's see. I hit the microphone. I'm sorry, did you just say that I couldn't? It's on 3 HP, it's not dead. Also, if this was Gen 7, I could have healed it. Hello? Should probably just go to the Pokémon Center with that, but whatever. Are you gonna struggle to see me again? What? I'm saying things. Here, eat. Eat again. What do I rub? Not gonna high five? Oh well. Eat more. Oh, now you've got line of sight to me, 3DS? What the hell? And it's bugging out again. Flareon is blinking because of it. What? It gains connections so randomly. I think you're gonna struggle to pick up on that one, but okay. This is ridiculous. It can't pick it up. Hey, don't blame me, blame the hardware. What the hell even was that request by the game? I've only got one more. Alright, stop trying to track me. Okay. What do you mean you've got track? I like the Gen 7 system better. Alright. Anyway, friendship. Mechanics. I actually want affection, but where on the page is that? Pretty sure it's in here somewhere. Okay. No, it is its own unique page. Well, then why didn't you return it when I searched for affection? What? I'm looking through this to try and figure out what's what. No, I need to hit level 2, and they were only level 1. I probably could have gotten one of them up to level 2, but... I mean, level 4 on all of them would be busted, because that's when they can start avoiding moves when they shouldn't. Oh well. Close that out, let's get on with the gym. Won't let me out that door yet. I wanted to go battle more trainers, though, for more experience. But yes, I did track up to the right spot. First try. Funny how that works. Again, wasn't intentional, it's just how it worked out to be. Oh. I didn't know where I was going. Oh, what the hell is that captured? Come on. I don't think I'm gonna go all the way back down, though. Ah, good old Paraseed. Avoided the attack. Wonderful. Yeah, I figured that would happen. But took it down, so whatever. Need the experience, both to get up in level, but also learn better moves. I mean, at least you'll be able to survive any water attacks. Water type attacks. This is just generally not a great situation, though. Yeah, sure, why not? Yeah, that didn't do a lot, did it? That's much better. Okay. Back down it is. Carnivine. I mean, just stay with Greninja, I guess. Good. Fire's power is no longer reduced, so bring back out Flareon and hope that it doesn't die in one hit. Rude. Well, guess I'm out of supers, huh? Oh no, not evasiveness. Anyway, battle's over. All I have to do is beat this gym by the end of the night. Come on. All I've got to do. I said I wasn't going to go all the way out. What I'm doing is actually going back down to go heal. Yeah, there's nothing that other way, so that is all the trainers. Okay. Oh, you know, before I said I wonder what game Lapras was missing from, it must have been Sword and Shield, I think I said. No, it's in Sword and Shield. The game that's missing from is Legends Arceus. Don't know why I didn't think of that sooner. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Lapras is in Isle of Armor, isn't it? It's Isle of Armor. Which way did I go? This way. Lapras was certainly around in Sword and Shield one way or another, though. And I know it's in the terrarium in Scarlet and Violet. Obviously, it's in BDSP because it's in the first 493. Kinda rhymed. So that means that the only game that doesn't appear in, besides Legends EA, is Legends Arceus. As of yet, it doesn't appear in any Legends game, actually. Fun fact. The one nice thing about the Let's Go games is that because it's a Gen 1 centric game, I don't have to think about whether or not any of the Gen 1 Pokémon are in that game. Because, yeah, duh, obviously. Also, Ramos. Yeah, that's his name. Pronunciation unknown, but figured I'd just say that before it actually threw it up on screen, because, you know, I do genuinely remember the guy's name, which is more than I can say than for some gym leaders, maybe? I don't remember. Acrobatics is rude? Nice crit. Go for something that isn't acrobatics since it was low HP, please. Or, you know, a hyper potion. Yes. Gives me the free switch in regardless. How? Flareon is tankier than Charmeleon. Okay. I mean, it is middle stage versus final stage, but they're both second stage. And the audio cut out. Wonderful. Yeah. Okay. Go beat up on Psyduck for a moment, will you? I didn't think I would actually get a move off, but might as well try. I mean, yeah, just fire spin it. I mean, you're still gonna lose health each turn. I'm just losing health. All that... A second hyper? Seriously, dude? Come on. And that was a crit, so that's nice, I guess. Yeah, literally, Leech Seed and Fire Spin cancel each other out. So, all that's happening is that I'm losing health. By the way, what is Flareon's ability? Flash Fire. Okay. That's not that great. What are the odds of getting hit by a fire-type move in a grass-type gym? Acrobatics combined with Leech Seed really hurt. That makes sense. Oh, come on. This cable is so finicky. There, the first Pokemon is off the screen, and I said Pokemon weird. This, please. No, keep battling and hope Go-Goat isn't too much stronger. Okay, that's cool. Didn't want to rely on Lucario too much, but you couldn't just survive on like 1 HP, could you? Just on the off chance that you don't heal. And then your last is a Weepin' Bell. Oh. I thought it was one the monkey, Simisage. Really? I mean, that's a nuisance, but it's not the end of the world. Am I gonna win this with Greninja? Okay. That's an interesting one. Yay, I can fly. Ooh, grass knot. I'm actually curious. Only Greninja learns it. Okay. I ain't complaining. Do I need quick attack? I mean, it's guaranteed to do more damage than Water Shuriken sometimes, but it's not stab. So the stab kind of overrides that. Yeah, I'll remove quick attack. I could use coverage, and Grass Knot is definite coverage. Yeah. Okay. I was able to exit the gym and no cutscene occurred. How wonderful. Of course, there is still the small issue of the rival battle immediately before the gym, but mind that. Alright, well, it's basically end of the stream, which is fine. However, now that I can fly, we're going to fly. And we're going to go here, and because the bottom screen is no longer being updated, it's holding on to the image of the map. Very good. Perspective change, messed that up. Yeah, we're coming back here, believe it or not. Double checking. How does this work? What is this? Not know. Wow, you want to actually capture some frames there? Female. That is not a Magikarp. Cool. Surely Magikarp's gonna be in here. Yes. Better select the female. And, where are you? There you are. Oh, you're so tiny. There we go. Virtually worthless. Oh, what a great Pokédex entry. Yeah, I just caught a Magikarp from this guy's backyard. Why? Because I can. And, you know, I needed to catch a Magikarp for the challenge. Why not? I'm presented with an opportunity to do so, so I might as well take it. See, that's part of the fun of this challenge, is that I'm going to try and catch at least some Pokemon in more interesting ways. That's one of them. It's not that interesting, but, you know, at the same time, I just literally went fishing in a guy's backyard and caught a Pokemon. It's not that interesting, but it's better than just going to a random route and catching whatever's there, you know? Alright. Well, that's that. And, yeah, I mean, the bot's a little late, but the last break was a little late. And, you know, in case you're doubting me on this, not that anybody has been. Not that that proves anything, but genuine hardware. This whole stream has been off of genuine hardware. The frame drops have only been because of the stream capture. Because, you know, I've got two cables plugged into this. One is for charging and the other is for audio. I don't have a capture card for my 3DS. The fact that this thing can stream as well as it does is pretty amazing. But that's the power of a new 3DS running in higher performance mode, basically. New 3DS mode, whatever you want to call it. And that's part of why the game has actually been slightly less laggy than it would be otherwise, because I'm running it at the increased clock speed plus the boosted cache, so it has more performance to give. Of course, Gen 7 just runs in that state by default, at least on new 3DSs, and it makes a hell of a difference. But I can force it because hacking 3DSs is trivial. Can I get it to appear? No. Sometimes it does capture. No. No, it really doesn't want to capture that. Alright, well, whatever. I was just trying to pull up the Rosalina menu. No. Okay. Power you off. And there's the bot. Anyway, the plan for the next stream... What time is it? Okay, so should be good on that. The plan for the next stream is, in theory at least, do the final round of EJLMS for this year. I say in theory, of course, because, I mean, the last couple of weeks, you know? But, in theory, it's this week. If it doesn't happen this week, it's not happening next week either. Because, well, I don't think we're going to be doing an Assetto Corsa. I don't think we're doing AC on the night of Las Vegas GP qualifying. Honestly, next weekend is going to be questionable as to what we do on either night because of the Las Vegas Grand Prix. I know some people don't care, but you know, going into the last 3 rounds, the championship is still close enough that the top 3 drivers are still in contention. All it takes is one DNF, and it could change everything. So, yeah, next weekend will be interesting. But this weekend it comes first, and yeah, we'll see what happens in regards to AC. Again, it should happen, and if it does happen, we'll be doing Interlagos for the final race. And Interlagos is a wonderful track, so look forward to that. And then, of course, also, now that it's 11 o'clock, I can just do that. And, hey, look, GTA 5 on Saturday. Same command, and yet it gave 2 different responses, because just the way it works. It shouldn't. I can't be bothered to fix that script, honestly, especially with all the 5M dev work. Like, the bot does not use Lua, but the language is similar enough, but also different enough that it's just a headache to switch between the two. And I'm currently very much in 5M Lua dev. So, yeah. Anyway, those are the next 2 streams. Otherwise, that's it for the night. If you want to stick around to watch some ads, feel free. Obviously, you don't have to, and I mean, if you're subscribed or you have Twitch Turbo, you shouldn't see ads regardless. But, yeah, it's the end of the stream. You won't miss anything if you don't stick around. It's always appreciated if you do, of course, but it is not required of you to do so. Anyway, yeah, that's going to do it for me tonight. Thank everyone for watching, and hopefully, I'll see you next time. Later.